going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to earn double XP on all of your field passes. Now, if you guys enjoy this video, if you like it, if it helps you out, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up button. Shows a lot of support on the channel, helps the videos get noticed. Also, if you're brand new here because you were searching on YouTube for MUT23 content, whether it's how to make coins, how to get free players, how to build your Ultimate Team, you found the right channel for everything. Stay a while, click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on as well so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. Let's get right on into it. Double XP, there's a few things that we need to go over before we get into the method, and the first one right off the rip, in case you were expecting anything else, you need to have two different consoles. And when I say two different consoles, I mean an Xbox and a PlayStation. This won't work if you have two Xboxes or two PlayStations or a PS5 and a PS4 or the old Xbox and the new Xbox. You have to have one of each type. Now, you can have like a PS4 and an Xbox Series S, I believe that will work, but I have both consoles, new generation here. We got both of them, and we're going to show you how to do this. Now, a couple other things to go over before we get into it. Very important things. Number one, I do not think you will get banned by doing this, but I also can't guarantee you that you will not get banned for doing this. So if you feel scared or you're a little hesitant about it, just simply don't do it. The reason I don't think it's going to happen is because in previous years, you could earn double XP across both consoles. Last year, when we had like the Season 1, Season 2, Season 3, basically, if you played solos or earned, objectives, like your daily objectives on Xbox, and then opened up your PlayStation account, that XP would carry over. And it's something that I noticed last year, and I think even the year before that, I had double Twitch drop packs. So anytime I earned a Twitch drop pack, on Twitch, obviously, I would get the pack on PlayStation and Xbox. So it's been like this for a while. I don't think there's anything wrong with doing it, but, just to throw it out there, if EA does start banning people, don't say that I didn't at least warn you. I just personally feel confident that they will not do it. Number two, in order to do this, you have to have a gamer tag and a PSN ID linked to the same EA ID. So you more than likely set up your EA ID when you were setting up either MUT Rewards or when you logged into a Madden Ultimate Team for the first time. This has been a few years now where you had to create an EA ID to even play Madden. And if you log into your account, so you go to EA.com and go to account settings, it's going to look similar to this. And if you look at the bottom left of the screen, there's a section or a tab that says connections, and when you click that, you can see all of the accounts that are linked. So you can see here on the screen, this is what mine looks like. We have a Nintendo Switch account hooked up to this, which doesn't really matter, but we also have our Xbox gamer tag and our PSN IDs linked to this same EA account, so they share what's called cross progression. Now, you don't get the duplicate rewards, meaning if you earn a specific reward on PlayStation, you're not going to get that on Xbox. So that's very, very, very important. Don't expect if you unlock like the Gilmore card or Dave Casper that you get it on Xbox and then you're going to load into PlayStation. It's going to be there as well. Whatever console you earn a specific reward on, it's staying on that console. So you're going to have to be very careful while earning XP and just paying attention to where you are on each specific field pass. So let's go ahead and go through it here. We're on the PlayStation account. And if you look at the field passes, we're really going to focus on just the Season 1 field pass, but this will work for the competitive pass, headliners, and whatever else we have going forward. On the Season 1 field pass, we're right now at 570,500 XP for our Season 1 field pass. And when we get to 572,000, we're going to go from level 35 over to level 36. Now, within the sections and things that we have to earn XP, I have the All Madden Solos. And when I earn 20 stars in All Madden Solo challenges, we're going to get another 2,500 XP, which is going to put us over that 572,000 threshold and get us to level 36. And what you're going to see is when we log into Xbox after we do this, our Xbox account is also going to be at level 36. But at level 36, what are we going to earn here? A Pro Game Day pack? When we get this on PlayStation, we're going to get this pack only on PlayStation. It will not be there on Xbox. It's basically a way to level up faster, but your preferred console of choice is the one that you want to be earning your rewards on. So let me switch over to the Xbox just to show you that we're at the same level, same XP. Then we're going to knock out this 20 star and All Madden challenges objective. We're going to level up on PlayStation, and then switch over to Xbox again so you guys can see the change. So we're now on Xbox, and as you can see, we have the same amount of XP on Xbox, and if you need further proof and you're wondering which console I'm on, or if you're ever in a Twitch stream and you're going to go ask a streamer what console they're playing on, all you got to do is look at the buttons on the screen. You can see here that I'm clearly on Xbox, because it has an A button and a B button for select and back, and we don't have those options on PlayStation. We have shapes instead. So when I go into the Season 1 Field Pass, another thing that you're going to notice here is that the objectives that I have completed on PlayStation are incomplete on Xbox. So if I go to like the programs and all Madden, none of these have been done. So this is basically the way you're essentially earning double XP, because you can repeat objectives, and some of the objectives, specifically like the dailies, give you some really good rewards. So with dailies specifically on Xbox here, you can see that if I go to my daily tracker, I've completed 1 day's worth of daily objectives. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, when those reset, if I go on Xbox and basically go in and repeat my dailies again, that's going to give me my second one on the daily tracker, and I'm going to get 15,000 XP, and that's going to carry over to PlayStation as well. But I would want to make sure that that 15K that I'm going to earn on Xbox doesn't put me over to another level, from like level 36 to 37, because then the reward's going to pop, and whatever reward it is at that specific level is only going to be on Xbox. Now, it's a uniform, which I really don't care about. So if I get a uniform here on Xbox, it's not the end of the world that I'm not getting it on PlayStation. But when we talk about coins and packs, and more importantly, players like Gilmore and Dave Casper down the road, that's where you need to be very diligent, very careful on where and when and what you're earning XP on, so you don't move over to another level accidentally and lose out on a reward. So the other pro tip, and this is an absolute must, and this is something I was trying to figure out for a better part of this afternoon before I made the video. Before I jump on over to PlayStation and earn those XP rewards that are going to put me over to level 36, I have to close out of the app completely on Xbox. If this app is open and I switch over to PlayStation and I'm still playing on PlayStation, the XP will not carry over. So I'm simply going to just straight up turn the game off. We're going to go quit. You can leave your console on if you want to be super safe about it. You can also turn off your console as well, but we're going to switch on over to PlayStation. We'll press our little button there to switch us to our other input, and now we're on PlayStation. Again, you can tell I'm there because if you look at the bottom left, you're going to see that it has circle for back and X for select, which are not Xbox options. I'm going to go in. I'm not going to record this because you don't need to see it, but we're going to go in and play our solo challenges, go to the All Madden solos, knock out one more, which when we perfect up the solo should give me 4 stars, which should give me 20 total in the program, which should give me 2,500 XP, and that should push me over to level 36, where we're going to get a game day pack. And then after we do that, we're going to log back into Xbox and see that we're also level 36 on the Xbox account. All right, solo is all done. 4 stars on it. You can still see that we're on PlayStation. If you look at the bottom left with the buttons there, we're going to go to return to challenges. Now, in a perfect world, the XP thing is going to pop up and we're going to see our rewards. But as you know, there's been a lot of issues with Field Pass. Luckily, we got it this time. If a reward doesn't pop at the end of completing a solo or an objective, you can always go into the Field Pass and back out, and that usually will trigger it to pop up, or just close out your game completely and then reopen it and it should pop. But we now got, our coins for beating the solo challenge, and also that game day pack, which we earned for hitting level 36 on our Season 1 Field Pass. And if we now look on our Field Pass, we're at the very, very beginning stages of level 36. And if I go into the Field Pass, I just want to show you an update on our XP level. So if we go to view all Field Passes here, we are currently at 573,000 season XP. Now what I'm going to do is switch back over to Xbox and pull up that account, or load into the game, open up the account, and I should have the same amount of XP over there now. We're not going to get that game day pack. I can't stress that enough. The rewards will only pop or be rewarded on one console, and it's whichever console you earn the XP on at that very moment when you go from one level to another. And it's going to work with competitive pass, with headliners, with everything. But when we load into Xbox, or I should say before we load into Xbox, I'm going to make sure that I close out my game on PlayStation just to kind of double back and make sure we're doing everything correct. So now we hit close game. We're going to switch on over to our Xbox. and we're going to load into the game, and when we load into the game, we should be at the very, very beginning stages of level 36. We're now back on Xbox, and as you can see, level 36, there is it's a very small discrepancy in XP. I think I have 500 XP less on the Xbox account, and I think it's so finicky with this that because I had both consoles on at the same time, even though I wasn't doing anything as far as earning XP, when I was showing you guys kind of flipping back and forth, I think that's what's causing it not to pop. So I'm going to play some more on Xbox now while the PlayStation is completely turned off, or at least the game is closed out, and knock out some more objectives, and eventually it should even out. This kind of happened a few times as I was prepping to record the video. I figured that I figured it out, but I didn't think that I have to close out the thing even when I was showing you guys kind of the method and switching back and forth. So keep that as a rule, guys, that when you're earning XP or generally just playing the game on one console, the other one needs to be completely turned off at all times, and then close Xbox out, go back to PlayStation if you're doing it. But we should be able to level up a lot faster now doing this, especially just doing like dailies. I'm probably not going to go crazy and like double up on headliners and all of these other things, maybe solo battles for CP rewards, but at the end of the day, it's mostly me doing dailies where we're going to get our dailies done on Xbox, then go back over to PlayStation, and whenever we hit those milestones within the daily tracker under, under stats and daily tracker, whenever we hit the 5, the 10, the 15, we're going to get some nice boost in XP to help us out. So that's it. If you got any questions, leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.